All right, we are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January. So it's right around the corner. I'm going to look at all signs here. There are timestamps below, of course, and we are going to start with Capricorn. So Capricorn, I'm wishing you a beautiful birthday season and a blessed new moon ahead as we have this new moon to work with for setting new intentions in the practical realm, but to do with perseverance, dedication, resiliency. What can we do to push through to accomplish goals and create change in our life, especially moving into the new year, because this is the first new moon of 2024. Okay, so we're going to start with Capricorn. What is the new moon bringing for you? And some guidance for Capricorn. Okay, so you have faith in your dreams. So do not give up on your goals. You are on the right track. It's a nice, I love this, is one of my favorite cards, have faith in your dreams. So it's really saying to, especially believe in the impossible. Wow, that's beautiful. So you're onto something here really nice, Capricorn. I feel for a lot of you, you could be onto something on a path of, it may feel like a once in a lifetime, something very special for you, something falling into place or a new opportunity, and it's a beautiful energy. So it's really saying not give up, to have faith in your dreams. And the guidance here is nothing is set in stone. So be prepared to be flexible and adaptable, versatile with change. So it's being open-minded, being very cautious with choice, with intuition, and get ready for some change. Be flexible, be open-minded, be in ease and flow, and maybe let go of any methods of control or wanting certainty, having expectations. It's sort of, I feel, with mutable energy, is being adaptable as much as possible. Okay, let's look into Capricorn here for this new moon in Capricorn. That's your energy right there. What's the challenge for the full picture for Capricorn? Okay, and your guidance. Okay, look at that. You have, let's look at your Eight of Swords and then the outcome, Two of Cups. Okay, so you have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins is your challenge. Your guidance is the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. This is your outcome. So the Knight of Pentacles is your energy moving towards Taurus in the challenge position. So your Knight of Pentacles is, this is perfect. This is your energy of perseverance, dedication, loyalty, really committing to your goals and the dedication that's needed to build that foundation. This is perfectly on point. Of course, this is your new moon. We do have the Queen of Coins coming in as your challenge, which could be feeling very stable and secure in your endeavors. So for some of you, you could be starting something new, or you could be kind of in the middle of a project or feeling not quite established or solid, right, in the financial or in the practical. Because you're in a phase of building right now, right? So you may have this lack of maybe that solid structure within, and a lot of that can come from within us. I just have to say, FYI, a lot of that can come from within ourselves. So what can be implemented to find that structure and that fixed energy within the practical, right? So the Five of Pentacles is your guidance, is to look towards opportunities. So oftentimes this card is all about perception. Oftentimes we can find ourselves looking at the struggle and the despair and what isn't working, rather than looking towards the opportunity of what is in front of us, the opportunity for creation, the opportunity for creativity, or even and just being open for opportunity to find us, right? So it is about perception. The guidance is to look towards the opportunity or look for the opportunity. I feel that it is here, and I feel that you're building it. Look at all this pentacle energy. The Eight of Swords could be the mind coming in here, holding back the potential, or even fear of the unknown, fear of self. And the Two of Cups is your outcome. Let's just take a look. Look at the Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Now you may come into a business partner or some kind of partnership, maybe even a love partner relationship that may support you to become the Nine of Pentacles, moving into your self-worth, moving into financial independence. I feel that you are moving yourself towards this path. If not, you may be seeing it pretty quick here, and it is going to come in from help. And so you have the help from someone very near and dear to you to help you on track for claiming your independence in a particular area that you're focusing on. All right, Aquarius, we are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January. Let's see what it is bringing to you. What is this new moon bringing Aquarius? And we are moving into Aquarius season. What's your guidance? We're moving into Aquarius season later this month. Have faith in your dreams. So this new moon message here is saying to not give up on your dreams. You are very close to achieving your goal. So it's really, something is right around the corner here. You may have gone through a lot of despair, a lot of uncertainty, setbacks, because it is saying just have faith. Don't forget to just hang in there and trust. I know, trust the process. Sometimes we hear it's like, oh, trust the process, but it is saying just keep moving, keep moving. You're on the right track. Change. You have the butterfly here. So maybe some of you have been going through a process of metamorphosis, extreme transformation. You're going to come out of this a different person. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the cards here for Aquarius. Main energy for the new moon in Capricorn for Aquarius. Your challenge. Your guidance. Oops. Okay, bottom of the deck is going to be your outcome. And that's your energy there with the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you have here the Two of Wands is your main energy. So there is a new opportunity opening up for you. You are opening up a new path towards something different. Now, this could be a different version of yourself. It could be travel. It could be a new career path. It could be a new life experience altogether. It is starting to open up. So you can see that butterfly again starting to take flight. It's starting to happen for you. So it's saying you're very close to achieving your goal. It may even show up around this new moon. You have the Queen of Cups in your challenge position, Scorpio energy, with your guidance of the Emperor Aries. Your bottom of the deck is your outcome, the Queen of Swords, which I'll get to in a moment. The Queen of Cups in the challenge is you could be even holding back emotionally. There might even be maybe indulgence in maybe kind of like disconnecting a little bit, or going into dreams, or maybe even, drinking a bit, or just I feel honestly, I don't know why, I don't know if this is resonating. I'll leave a few options, but it could be kind of distracting the emotions, not wanting to go into the emotions, not wanting to connect with anyone emotionally, finding other distractions, if it's substances or if it's, social media or anything else. I feel there's sort of this, I don't know, it's just like a disconnect within the emotions, or maybe not wanting to go into the heart, maybe not wanting to connect within the heart, not wanting to be vulnerable right now, not wanting to let anyone in. You might be very protective or guarded. The guidance right now is Emperor. Now, it could be to heal a relationship with the Emperor, if that is resonating with you. It could be the masculine archetype, but it also could be yourself here. It could be saying the guidance is to move into that masculine archetype, getting ready to empower yourself for creating great change, for structure and discipline. It kind of does have a little bit of that Capricorn archetype, right? So maybe even what can you work on in order to integrate resiliency, into your routine in order to overcome a challenge. Now, your outcome here is building something new with you leading the way, being very discerning and very cautious, very detail oriented, speaking up, as in maybe leading through your voice, through your intellect, through your knowledge, and building something new. Okay, so you're going to have more discernment after what you've come out of, being really clear and really very careful with details, paperwork, structure, these sort of things. So it's going to allow you also to be confident with your voice, I feel, for some of you as well. All right, Pisces, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn for Pisces. What's your main message and guidance? Interesting that new moon, or the full moon in Leo came out, because we have the full moon after the new moon in Capricorn. So the full moon is going to be in 2 weeks after the new moon. So you have, don't let pride get in your way. You have a lot of fire energy right now. So you may be feeling intensity at this time. Don't let your pride get in the way. So it could be being vulnerable. Is there something holding you back of not wanting to face a certain reality or truth within? Is there a little bit of stubbornness or pride coming in at this time that may need to be released? And guidance is a fiery climax approaches. So this could even mean, as your guidance, it could even mean to maybe be assertive or be a bit aggressive or maybe even confrontational. I know Pisces, you don't like confrontation. You're probably one of the zodiacs, maybe you in Libra, that doesn't like confrontation, that will avoid it at all costs. So maybe it's saying to really assert yourself. Maybe there's something that needs to be approached with a strong attitude, maybe, perhaps, a little bit of that headstrong Aries energy there. Okay, so let's go into your main energy for Pisces. Okay, nice. Your challenge and your guidance. Bottom of the deck is going to be your outcome. Okay. I feel that assertiveness is going to be that headstrong, that fiery climax approaches is something that is going to set you free or set you onto a new course. Now, there may need to be confrontation that it may be required in order for you to move on to the path that you want. And it may even be the headstrong energy that is required for you to carve that out, because right now something is not happening. It's either not happening, or there could be a fear of moving forward, a fear of offending someone, a fear of worst case scenario or the worst possible outcome. But I feel it's needed, and I feel it's, and I'll get to that. I see the story now. I feel that there's a fear around either offending or even other people challenging you and your goals and your dreams. And this could come from social media. It could come from someone close to you. It could come from a fear of just a story that it comes into mind, right? So the 10 of Cups, though, is your main energy, which is beautiful alignment. You have a really nice alignment with yourself, with family, maybe within a relationship, but it's coming to an emotional level of emotional understanding and harmony. Now, like I said, the Fool is in the challenge position, meaning that there's part of you that is not, you're either there's something holding you back from moving forward, or it's blocked. And I feel that it's Eight of Swords could be blocking that, right? So it could be overthinking and maybe fear and doubt, maybe imposter syndrome, and stuck and just feeling stuck, but it's all within the mind. The guidance is the Magician. This is wild. It's really clear. The guidance is the Magician, as above, so below. So knowing that you can create anything that you want right now. What do you want to create? This new moon is a doorway to that. It's an opening to that ability to create. So write it down. What needs to be, maybe a bit of discipline or resilience needs to be integrated into your practice. The Seven of Wands is taking the higher ground and not worrying what other people are going to say. It's overcoming the fear and the worry and the doubt based on maybe what other people will say, or the judgment or criticism from others, perhaps. So I hope that resonates. Take care. Okay, Aries, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn, January the 11th. What's the main energy for Aries? And your guidance. Okay, Aries. Conclusions are within reach and a new romantic cycle begins. So you have one door closing, one door opening, but this is the guidance. This is your main message. Conclusions are within reach. So something is about to peak. You're going to have something shift, that it could be within yourself, it could be within maybe career, outer world, and a new romantic cycle begins. This is your guidance. This is something around seeking balance, maybe within a relationship, or even seeking new love. I mean, it could be reflective of love, but it also could be reflective of anything that needs to be brought into balance. It could be a relationship, like a friendship, or a business partner. What can be balanced? So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be romances in life, in anything, right? Libra energy. Okay, Aries main energy for the new moon. Seven of Cups. What is the challenge and your guidance? And the bottom of the deck is going to be the outcome. I love seeing that card when the fountain comes up. Okay, your outcome is okay, very interesting. You have here the Seven of Cups is your main energy. So there may be a lot of confusion during this new moon. You may feel like there are a lot of options. Maybe you have a lot of choices to make. Maybe there's a lot of dreaming and fantasizing about potentials. So you may have like almost feeling a bit scattered, but not intellectual, like not within the mind, but within the dreams, within the future direction. So it may be hard to choose, or again, maybe it's just lost in the fantasy of it. But I feel that it's a good thing. I feel that you have good good choices, considering what's down here. It is a representation of choosing wisely, making sure that you choose what is going to be worth your time and what feels in alignment, which we'll get to in a moment. The Ace of Fire is your challenge. So you may feel a lack of creativity or certainty around where to put your energy. So you may be holding yourself back a little bit. You may be even feeling a little bit of a loss creatively or even within your passion. I mean, it could be reflective of a relationship. Maybe a relationship has lost its spark. Perhaps for some, you have the Fountain as your guidance. Now, this is a spiritual upgrade. This is moving you towards more wholeness and oneness within yourself and with the cosmos. You do have the infinity sign. We are in a universal year 8. So it is saying to align and to maybe even deepen your spiritual practice to become more whole and centered. And that is going to give you your certainty around choice. And your choice here, I feel your outcome is this, the Eight of Pentacles with that Hangman. So you're going to see your greater timeline. You're going to see your lifespan in a greater capacity, and a new opportunity comes in. I feel that's going to be very, very special. All right. Have a good one, Aries. All right, Taurus, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January for Taurus. And your guidance, well, that just flipped out right away. You have show the world the real you, Aquarius energy, and emotions are running high. Show the world the real you is something around breaking free from any limitations or fears or restrictions that are preventing you from showing up fully, from engaging with the world, from connecting and honoring your authenticity. The Aquarius energy is very individualistic. It has its own kind of uniqueness that is meant to shine. That's uniqueness, and our authenticity is such a powerful thing when we really embrace it. And I feel that there's something here that's inviting you to break those barriers so that you can embrace more of your authenticity or your uniqueness. You do have emotions are running high as your guidance. Well, it's really saying to just watch the emotions right now. If you feel intense, if there's an intensity, if you feel that there's, even triggered moments, just watch the energy of others triggering you perhaps, or just the energy in general. Find calmness and stillness within at this time as much as possible. Something's about to peak though. You have a supermoon and a full moon, right? So something's about to peak. We'll take a look. So for Taurus and your challenge and your guidance, and under the deck is your outcome. Okay, I saw justice there as well. Okay. Okay, a lot of earth energy. Capricorn have the same, honestly, like a lot of earth, not the same cards at all, but actually totally not the same cards, but this is earthy. It's very very much resembling the earth realm here with Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. You may be feeling like you're juggling a lot, or you may be juggling between two things. So the two things could be, do I stay or do I go? It could be two projects. It could be even just trying to make sense of something in the practical that you may not have clarity on, perhaps. The Eight of Pentacles is your challenge. So there could be a level of perfectionism and overthinking, overanalyzing, or even working too hard, or maybe not enough on the flip side, putting everything aside when something may need your attention. The Four of Cups is your guidance. Okay, so it is, I feel, to get in touch with the feelings. That sounded really cheesy, but to connect with the feelings, to connect with how you feel about a certain direction or where you want to invest your time. I feel it is saying to take your time through a process here. I do feel that something is in need of your time, but time from the emotional standpoint to get a feel for something. Sorry, the air is going to kick in. It's going to create a bit of noise in the background. This is something around taking your time. You do have a new opportunity on the horizon, but it is requiring a little bit more of that watery energy of maybe introspection, healing with death, maybe letting go of something from the past. Your outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe death needs to happen in order for this to be revealed, whatever the Ten of Pentacles is. It could be a new career path. It could be a heightened financial gain. It could be even moving into maybe a new home or a new location or a new career opportunity. But something I feel is dying off from the old, and it needs time to process. It needs time to transmute and to integrate. All right, Gemini, here we go for the new moon in Capricorn for Gemini and your guidance. Okay, this card's coming out a lot, by the way. Have faith in your dreams. So it is just a really, sorry about the background noise. The air just kicked in literally as I was starting to do this, of course, but hopefully it doesn't pick up too loud in the microphone. Have faith in your dreams is this beautiful message. There's a butterfly here of transformation. So this is a process of transformation that you could be in right now. It is saying to have faith in the process and to trust the process. I know sometimes we feel that we don't want to hear that message, but I do feel that it is really saying have faith in that process that you're in. You could be in a transformative phase right now, and your guidance is something to do with it's Cancerian energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. So anything that might need resolution at this time will put your mind at ease, will help you heal. And this could have something to do with family, home, the home environment as well, or relationships really close to you. So if you're feeling that a relationship needs healing, or maybe a relationship can prosper in a certain way through maybe vulnerability or a sensitive, meaningful conversation, I feel that it will help greatly with a particular matter. So let's go into your main energy. Okay, that's your Eight of Cups and your challenge and your outcome. This is your guidance, and the outcome is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the World. All right, so we have here the Eight of Cups is you moving on. It's finding something, it's finding a more meaningful path, moving on past maybe a challenge, which the Seven of Swords. Now this could have been a conflict. This could have been dealing with someone who was not very honest, or maybe not straight up, or maybe a disorganized situation. So a personal issue reaches resolution. Maybe the resolution also means you moving on from it, or taking the higher ground in a way from an emotional standpoint. So letting go of the emotions as soon as possible, or seeking even more meaningful connections or meaningful experience. Could be meaningful experience with this particular matter, or just outside of it. The Five of Swords. Now some of you have gone through something really interesting here. The Five of Swords could be, this is your challenge. Now there could be a lack of confrontation, not wanting to confront a certain situation, which I feel that it does need some kind of mending, or maybe even just a gentle, I mean, even if you're departing from this, it is a gentle departure, I feel, non-dramatic, I feel, or if it needs to be healed and resolved, it definitely does, I feel, it may require that. But the Five of Swords is the challenge, so it may be difficult to confront a certain matter, or maybe it really needs to heal because a certain matter went off the rails for some of you here with that Seven of Swords and Five of Swords. So something, and this could be within the mind as well. It doesn't have to be pertaining to a particular person or situation. It could be within self as well. The Page of Cups is your guidance. It is to heal. There could be an apology that's needed, or to make amends, or to repair a situation through the heart. You know, even forgiveness, even if it doesn't mean contacting someone or confronting someone, it could be just within yourself. You know, what can you do to detach from that situation, heal your own heart, and move on with a more open heart, so that it's not affecting you moving forward. And the World is the result. So you're getting an end to a significant life chapter here. And so this may require you also to start anew based on the connection with your heart, based on the connection with forgiveness, deep forgiveness. Now it could be with a person in reality, or it could be just within yourself, doing your own healing work separate from actually confronting or dealing with a person. But it's going to give you the World. It's going to give you an ability to move on and to cut ties from the past, and to you'll be complete. You're going to feel more complete and more whole after this is resolved. All right, Cancer, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th. For Cancer, new moon in Capricorn, and your guidance. Whoa, you have two cards that came out here. Okay. All right, Cancer, don't let your pride get in the way. I think Pisces had the same card in the same placement. If you have Pisces And your commitment is being tested. This is your guide. Okay, your main message is don't let pride get in your way. So just check in if there's any stubborn energy, maybe a lack of vulnerability, or admitting something that might need to be admitted on a deeper level, or even asking for help. Your commitment is being tested, and step out of your comfort zone. This is your guidance. So it is saying, even though you may be feeling committed right now, stay on track with what you want. Are you feeling like you are being Are you feeling like you are wavering from your commitment? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel angry or a little bit bitter about maybe the process that you're in? So if that is so, is something about it's saying to step out of your comfort zone. I feel that there's a requirement here that's being asked of you to do something differently, maybe to do something daring or step out of the ordinary. This Capricorn energy is all about discipline, routines, structures, hard work and perseverance. So is there anything here that can be introduced to break a cycle and to work on more structure and more discipline to get you out of your comfort zone, to move you towards your north node? Okay. Whoa, 1 second. All right, Cancer, here we go. We're going to start looking at your main energy for the new moon, your challenge and your guidance. And your outcome is at the bottom of the deck with the World and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords here as your main energy. Excuse me. The Four of Swords is a time you might be sleeping a lot. Some of you might be extra tired, taking rest, looking at things a little bit differently, letting go of the mind, letting go of pressure and stress, which is interesting because the Ten of Wands is the challenge. So I feel mentally you might be letting go, but energetically you might be feeling weighed down. A lot of you might be sleeping a lot right now. A lot of you might be feeling really sluggish and tired. Not really motivated or not feeling energized right now at this time. You might be carrying even deep subconscious pressures and stress and responsibilities. The Ten of Cups is your guidance. Now it's saying to maybe even harmonize your emotions with other people, maybe spend time with others you care for, or to bring relationships closer. I feel that within the emotions is definitely maybe even knowing that you have achieved a certain level and maybe acknowledging the certain level that you have achieved within your heart, within relationships. And maybe there's like gratitude around that, or just paying attention to what has developed maybe from the emotional side. Then the World is your outcome, the end of a major chapter with you taking the higher ground on things and rising above situations. And I feel that you're going to be soon stepping into this new cycle here different. Feeling more confident with yourself, overcoming odds, being able to endure more challenges than ever before. I feel, again, like I said, rising above certain situations and not letting other people affect you with their judgment or criticism or their issues and problems. I feel that you're rising above it, and it's giving you the World, moving into a greater sense of self, and maybe even moving into a whole new life. Well, it is getting ready to move into a whole new life chapter ahead. All right, Leo, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn, January the 11th, your main energy for Leo, and your guidance, guidance. Okay, so you have a lot of new energy here. We do have your full moon coming in 2 weeks. Full moon in Leo 2 weeks after the new moon in Capricorn. Work through your fears. You do have new energy, a new opportunity opening up for you, but it may require you to work through some of your fears. What do you need to let go of in order to step into a new? And a time to give rather than take is your guidance. Anything that you can do right now, I feel, it could even be a new career path or a new opportunity, or even a shift in perception or way of being for you to give wholeheartedly. It's acts of service with Virgo, right? So even giving without resentment or even overextending yourself, knowing your boundaries, of course, but giving without fear or giving without animosity or regret is going to open up doors for you, I feel. And let's go into your main energy here for Leo. Five of Wands, your challenge, your guidance. All these cards are flying out today. Bottom of the deck is your outcome. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands as your main energy here. At this time, you might be dealing with a lot of people. There could be drama, or just even dealing with managing people, like feeling maybe overwhelmed by other people's demands and requirements of you, or maybe managing people in general and feeling the energy of it. It doesn't have to be confrontational, even though that card does look a little confrontational. Maybe that's why this guidance is saying is, give rather than take. If you give your time with boundaries in mind, then there's going to be something that you're going to receive with a new opportunity. The Three of Cups is your challenge. You may not want to, you may be avoiding social activities or spending time with friends. There may be even, maybe for some, maybe a circle of friends or a friendship may have gone south a little bit, or maybe just misalignment within a friendship or friendships. Your guidance is the Sun. Now, this is your energy coming out here. So this is being your authentic self, inviting in optimism and joy and play and fun and expression, self-expression, childlike energy. The Knight of Fire is your outcome with the Two of Swords, which is interesting. So I do feel that you're going to have either a new opportunity, or feeling like you want to just do something, just all of a sudden be a little bit impulsive about something, but the mind is going to hold you back. It has to do with love for some of you. So you might be even overthinking a situation to do with relationship. Now, this could be partnership. It could be a love relationship. It's someone who's going to be very close to you. It could be family. You're going to have this impulsive move, but your mind is going to get in the way. So yeah. Okay, Virgo, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on January 11th for Virgo, new moon, and your guidance. Okay, so you have the fiery climax approaches with Aries energy here, and balance, spirituality, and practicality is your guidance. So if you're feeling intense, if you are feeling triggered, if you're feeling explosive, if you're feeling annoyed and aggravated and anxious, that's this energy right here. So there could be a fiery climax coming to a head in some kind of way. And it also could be even mentioning maybe there's something that needs to be changed or done. Just watch the intensity of it. Your guidance through this new moon is balance, spirituality, and practicality. So maybe incorporate your spiritual practice, meditation, alignment, journaling, going for walks, like just detaching from maybe some of the intensity if that's resonating with you. And balanced spirituality and practicality is being, yes, connected with your higher self, spiritual dreams, imagination, but also being practical, grounding it into the practical, especially with this Capricorn energy, grounding it into reality. Okay, so for Virgo, challenge, guidance, and your outcome. Okay, so your main energy is the Ace of Cups. I mean, that's maybe why it's saying balance, spirituality, and practicality. Maybe you're feeling really in love and in the dreamland and imagination, and life is good, but just maybe there's something missing in the practical, because unfortunately this is coming in as your challenge, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So something feels really good. That's really this message, is spirituality and practicality together. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, because something is out of balance, is showing that the spirituality or the emotions or love or the heart or dreams is a bit in the forefront. This is in the background, the Ace of Pentacles, the realities. So something needs to be planned, something needs to be brought into reality, the practical, the planning, the strategy, the budgeting, bringing it into reality, maybe looking at something in maybe a hard truth, or even revealing something within the practical that needs to be seen in order to create that success. The King of Fire is your guidance. Sagittarius energy is to I feel, really go for something, take the lead, put yourself out there, make a statement, follow your passion, let your fire lead you in some form. Fiery climax approaches. I feel this is your also guidance, to follow your passion, to follow that fire. Maybe you have this influential energy and you can lead and guide and inspire others. And if it's not anyone else, it's yourself, inspiring yourself and taking the lead for yourself. The Five of Pentacles is your outcome. outcome. So I do feel that if you have been if you've had a financial setback, if you've been alone, isolated, feeling limited and restricted, I feel that it's about to change. I feel that it's also saying to look for the opportunity in the situation, because you have an opening right behind this, like right after this. So if you've been in this Five of Pentacles energy, it's about to change. All right, Libra, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January for Libra. And your guidance. I'm going to take that card as well. I feel, yeah, that was that one. That one flipped over, but it didn't quite make it out. Okay, so let's go into this here. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so hold your vision. Look at the color purple. Purple is one of the most spiritual colors in the color wheel. It's a very deep spiritual color, representing our connectedness with the ethereal or beyond the realms. I feel that it is really saying, well, hold your vision is the main message here, is the main key. So stay on track for what you want. Don't waver. Even use this new moon to write that plan. Capricorn energy is all about dedication, resiliency, rules, restrictions, not restrictions, but yes, restrictions sometimes. A dedication, like I said, I don't know if I said dedication. So maybe there's something that can be implemented to keep you on track with your goals. Work through your fears. You have new opportunity. Now, this is the guidance messaging coming in. Work through your fears and surrender to the divine. So letting go energetically to expectations and maybe negativity or fears, and work through them in a way to align you with something new. So you have a new opportunity here to open up. You do have a new moon, so set those intentions. And it is saying to align with what you are wanting to create based on letting go of the fear. So what needs to be released: fear, worry, doubt, negativity, and what is going to be created as a result of letting go. Okay, so more energy for Libra, your challenge here, and the guidance. And the bottom of the deck is the outcome. There you go. Nice. The Five of Coins again. Darn it. Okay. Well, the Five of Coins came out for Virgo as well in pretty much the same placement. The Fountain is your main energy. So you are going through a spiritual upgrade, and I do feel that you are aligning, and maybe you're being very conscious and aware of balance and alignment and working with that universal year 8 with law of attraction. And maybe it does require you to work through your fears, and maybe that's what you're running into. But once you start to align yourself, you will automatically be facing fears in order for you to accomplish this alignment. So you have to work through the fears, you have to work through the blocks and what's getting in the way. And when you do, you become more whole, you become more integrated and aligned. The Fool is the difficulty right now, the challenge. It's that feeling of, I know the path that I'm going on. It's like something is hidden from you. You don't have all the information or the knowing of your path forward just yet. Even though you feel, or you might be wanting or anticipating it, it's still something isn't quite there as far as that knowing of the direction, or having that something come in and give you that certainty or that guidance. And the Hierophant is your guidance right now. You have a lot of major arcana coming out. The Hierophant here, Taurus energy, is something around seeking greater wisdom, maybe even learning and anchoring into, I feel it's something about creating based on your knowledge, but also wisdom. I feel that you're unlocking wisdom from your experiences, and you can put it into great practice for your future if it is in helping others or teaching others or guiding others in some kind of way. But I do feel it could be saying to maybe learn more, to seek more guidance or counsel or wisdom. Bottom of the deck, this is your message after what your result from this new moon. You get the Chariot, Cancerian energy of go. Okay, so you are going to feel more aligned. You are going to feel more in your power. You're going to be ready to overcome challenges and trusting this process. The Five of Coins, Two of Wands. Okay, thank goodness, because I was wondering about this Five of Pentacles. There may be a little bit more of a process to go if you've been feeling at a financial loss or struggle or isolation, but you are developing a new path forward out of this. So you're going to have a new vision coming in soon and ready to make it happen. And it is going to help you move out of that Five of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn for Scorpio, January 11th. And your guidance. Okay, so you have a lot of intense energy. Watch the emotions or triggers or even internal intensities that may be coming in. You may even have to confront something. I mean, this could be even, excuse me, saying surrender to the divine, let go, but also what needs to be, where can you be more assertive? Where can you be more courageous? And how can you make a move with that Aries energy of fiery climax approaches? So maybe something needs your attention as far as making a move, confronting a situation, or being a little bit more assertive, perhaps. But just watch the triggers and watch the way in that assertion is executed, I have to say. So let's go into that new moon energy for Scorpio. Lovers, your challenge, Queen of Fire, and your guidance is the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck is going to be your outcome, Ace of Fire. Okay, that's nice. Well, for some of you, you may have a new relationship show up or a relationship coming closer together. This also could be yourself becoming more aligned within yourself and making a choice out of that values alignment of what you do want and what is meaningful for you, what is compatible for you. This also could be, like I said, a relationship coming in or an existing relationship coming closer together. The Queen of Fire is your challenge. So you may be holding yourself back. This is a bit of Rise of the Phoenix. It is Leo energy, but it is associated with your archetype of the Rise of the Phoenix here. So you may be feeling a little not so optimistic about something, maybe a bit more pessimistic or a little bit unsure of the future, maybe with a relationship. You also might be dimming your potential at this time. So just watch that if it is resonating with you. The Three of Cups is your guidance here of connecting with others. So strengthening relationships, friendships, maybe even having fun and going out and celebrating. The Ace of Fire here is a rebirth in some kind of way. So this is your outcome. The Eight of Coins is going to be hard at work. You're going to have a plan. You're going to know what to do and feel really excited about it. So there may be a relationship coming in where there's a lot of passion, or you may be making a choice out of alignment here that is going to ignite your passion, where you're going to have a lot of creativity and a lot of energy to see this through. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. We are looking into the new moon in Capricorn. I hope you have been well. Let's look at Sagittarius here for the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January. We have your main message and your guidance for Sagittarius. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, Sagittarius, what do you need to release? Maybe this could be even a message of what do you need to release in order to bring in a new romantic cycle. Now, it doesn't have to be romance specifically. It can be if it is resonating with you, but something needs to be released in order for another thing to be brought into balance. That's as simplistic as I can say it, honestly. What do you need to release in order to bring something into balance? Now, this can be a relationship. I feel for some of you, a lot of you, it will be, but it also can be balanced in any area of your life. But let's take a look deeper here for Sagittarius. Main energy, lovers. Scorpio just had the same card and the same. There are some other signs that had this new romantic cycle begins as well. Your challenge for Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. And your guidance. All right. All right. Okay. Well, you have Gemini, Capricorn energy here, Libra as well. Interesting. You have lovers as your main energy here, which is signifying being in a place of alignment. So I do feel that you know what needs to be done in order to create alignment. Now, it could be within a relationship or it could be the relationship within yourself. It could also signify making a choice, a decision from that place of alignment, knowing what you want, knowing your values, your beliefs, and making choices from that place and being really very attuned with yourself when you're making those choices. Now, for some of you, it is going to be a relationship because you also have the devil here. You have almost the dualities of choice coming in, where you have a choice based on past patterns, something that hasn't been healthy, something that drags you down into maybe the cycles of the past or a relationship cycle or a toxic relationship. But then there's the choice of moving into something maybe more aligned or going back into the past patterns, or maybe this is fear, maybe being stuck in a pattern of fear and limitation and restriction and pulling you off of this choice of lovers. Okay, so something needs to be released. What do you need to release? Which is the devil. and that is going to allow you to align with this, whatever this is here. So something needs to be released. I feel it is the devil energy, whatever that means for you, but I feel that the challenge, I feel it's more challenging than anything. I feel for some of you, it could be actually really difficult, maybe even to identify what that is. Maybe it's a feeling or a sensation. It's like, oh, something is just holding me back or weighing me down, but I don't know what it is. It may require a little bit of a deeper dive into it if that is the case, but some of you are going to know instantly what it is, what the devil is, in order for this to be brought into balance, if it is within yourself, or if it is within a relationship, or even a choice that you want to make that is going to balance out something significant in your life. Your guidance is the Five of Wands. I mean, it could be even removing drama. If you have drama in your life, it could be even addressing what it is. Maybe that's what needs to be released. Maybe even releasing yourself from energetic attachments to other people, being energetically affected by other people, managing a lot of other people, getting caught up in a lot of noise and demands and draining your energy. So it could be just saying, releasing yourself energetically from those situations. Now you can do it just within yourself through observation, or by physically moving yourself away from situations that are not healthy or just draining you altogether. It could also be saying to work through situations based on listening to other people, but not giving them your energy and not being pulled into drama, if that is resonating. Now, your outcome is the Two of Coins. You might be juggling two things, lovers, devil. Perhaps you have two things here, or you might be managing a lot of requirements, many responsibilities, many requirements, and hard at work. Let's just take a peek. I'm curious. The Nine of Coins. You are working towards setting yourself free from maybe the devil, codependency of any kind, making yourself, or I feel it's like setting yourself free and aligning with your full potential to, for it could even be financial success. What's the word? Knowing your worth, of course, financial independence, I want to say with that. So you're going to be hard at work to put yourself into this position, and you're just going to know, you're going to all of a sudden have the clarity to make it happen. And you may have a lot of responsibilities to carry with that, maybe, perhaps, but it is all about balancing. Oh, that could also be reflective of the scales here, right? So balancing something within the practical responsibilities and duties, etc., so that you can feel more balanced and complete your tasks with ease. Right there, Sagittarius, I'm wishing you all the best at this time, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.